Imagine a workplace where every voice is heard and innovation thrives. In this video, I'll show you how to build it. Creating a diverse workplace is not just a moral obligation, it's a business imperative. Studies have shown that companies with diverse teams are 33% more likely to outperform their competitors. And why is that? It's because diversity brings different perspectives. It fosters innovation and ultimately drives better decision-making. Let's explore why diversity is crucial, and more importantly, how to create a truly inclusive environment where every employee feels valued. Despite the pressing need for companies to start immediately, creating a truly diverse workplace is not without its challenges. One of the biggest obstacles is unconscious bias. Research indicates that 79% of people are unaware of their own biases, which can subtly influence decisions in hiring, promotions, and daily interactions. This can perpetuate a cycle where certain groups remain underrepresented, especially in leadership roles. Another challenge is the lack of representation. Data shows that only 37% of employees see diversity in their leadership teams, and this leads to feelings of exclusion and hindering the sense of belonging among minority employees. Microaggressions also pose a significant barrier, with studies revealing that over 64% of employees have witnessed or experienced microaggressions in the workplace, and this leads to a hostile or unwelcoming environment. Lastly, creating a diverse workspace can feel overwhelming for smaller companies or those with limited resources. But as we'll explore, there are practical, actionable steps that any organization can take regardless of size or budget. Now that we've identified the challenges, let's talk about how to overcome them. Here are 5 actionable steps you can take to create a diverse and inclusive workplace. First, implement comprehensive hiring practices. Start by broadening your talent pool. Research shows that diverse teams are 45% more likely to experience market growth. This means looking beyond traditional qualifications and considering candidates with non-traditional backgrounds. Implement blind recruitment processes to minimize unconscious bias and use structured interviews to ensure fair evaluations. Next, promote an inclusive culture. An inclusive culture is the backbone of a diverse workplace. Provide regular training on unconscious bias, cultural sensitivity, and the impact of microaggressions. Companies that invest in diversity training see a 20% increase in employee retention. Celebrate different cultures and backgrounds with company-wide events, and encourage open dialogue where employees feel safe in sharing their experiences. Next, support underrepresented groups. Create employee resource groups, or ERGs, and mentorship programs. These provide support and development opportunities for underrepresented employees. Research shows that companies with active ERGs have a 25% higher employee satisfaction rate. These groups can foster a sense of belonging and ensure all voices are heard within an organization. Next, lead by example. Leadership commitment is critical to the success of diversity initiatives. Leaders should actively promote diversity and inclusion through their words and their actions. Companies where leadership is visibly committed to diversity see a 35% improvement in employee engagement. Another idea to consider: tie executive bonuses to diversity goals to ensure accountability at the highest levels. Finally, regularly review and adjust. Diversity and inclusion aren't one-time efforts. Review your diversity metrics regularly, solicit feedback from employees, and adjust your strategies as needed. A continuous improvement approach will help you stay on track and make meaningful progress. Let's take a look at a company that's truly embraced diversity and reaped the rewards, and that's Salesforce. Faced with a lack of diversity, Salesforce recognized that this was limiting its ability to innovate and attract top talent, and it decided to take some bold steps to transform its workplace. Salesforce implemented bias-reducing hiring practices, ensuring a more diverse pool of candidates. They established employee resource groups, and they tied executive bonuses to diversity goals to hold their leadership accountable. The results were impressive. Within a few years, Salesforce saw a significant increase in diversity across all levels, from entry-level positions to top executive leadership. Not only did this boost employee satisfaction and engagement, but it also drove the company's innovation and growth. This example highlights that when companies get it right, the benefits are far-reaching, improving not just employee well-being, but also the organization's overall success. As we've explored today, creating a diverse workplace is not just a nice to have, it's essential for any company that wants to thrive in today's world. By implementing the steps we've discussed, broadening your hiring practices, fostering an inclusive culture, supporting underrepresented groups, leading by example, and continuously reviewing your progress, you can transform your workplace into a hub of innovation and creativity. Did you enjoy this deep dive into workplace diversity? If so, give this video a thumbs up. And for more tips on fostering innovation and inclusivity, subscribe to this channel. Finally, do you have any thoughts or questions? Please share them in the comments. I read everyone and I respond to everyone. Remember, diversity is the engine of innovation. Stephen Covey once said, "Strength lies in differences, not in similarities." By embracing diversity, you build a better workplace and pave the way for a brighter, more prosperous future. Remember, you've got this.